Rufai Oseni has come out to talk about the suffering that Nigerians are going through because of a subsidy removal. And he said, let the National Assembly budget also be cut. And some people are saying he's targeting Yoruba. Some people are calling him all manner of names. What has he said that is more than what he ought to have said? Because I don't understand this person, these people. Now is a call that is against Tinubu. You are suffering. Somebody is saying that they should take you into, put you into consideration so that things will be okay. You said no. Hussein Rufai, a prominent figure on Arise TV, recently expressed his views on the removal of subsidies in Nigeria. Rufai believes that if Nigerian citizens are experiencing the negative effects of subsidy removal, the National Assembly's budget should also face significant cuts. He highlights the disparity between the burdens borne by ordinary citizens and the seemingly untouched budget of the National Assembly, which receives substantial funds. Rufai's comments come at a time when discussions around subsidy removal and its impact on the Nigerian population are ongoing. The removal of subsidy has resulted in increased fuel prices, directly affecting the cost of living for many Nigerians. While some argue that subsidy removal is necessary for economic stability and reducing government expenditure, Rufai stresses the importance of sharing the consequences equitably. He contends that the National Assembly, as a representative body, should be subject to the same financial constraints as the citizens itself. As the debate on subsidy removal continues, Rufai's call for budget cuts in the National Assembly aims to address the perceived imbalance in the distribution of the economic burden. It remains to be seen how policymakers and the public will respond to his suggestions. If Nigerians are suffering subsidy removal, let the National Assembly budgets also be tremendously cut. The bogus salaries and emolument aids of the National Assembly are worrisome. And it is time the Nigerian people should stand up against NAS. I will not forget that statement of Ali Ndume. He said, people are just shouting. People are just talking about the money or what the National Assembly people or the senators are being paid. That put all of those money together, it will still not solve Nigeria's problem. So why the noise? If you even cut, it's not going to help anything. But let everybody be feeling it. Then maybe that time they will have opportunity to reason well, to know what to be done. But because they are overfed, that is why they don't even reason you. They will just come, who support this, nay, say hi, all those kind nonsense. And somebody is calling this guy Rufai, calling him idiot. You just want to talk. Keep on your hatred on Yoruba. Thank God he's a Yoruba man. So he said National Assembly. Is Yoruba name National Assembly? Go and enjoy yourself. How National Assembly can't take turn Yoruba? Rufai was saying is absolutely right. But in Nigeria, the rich don't care whether or not the suffering masses survive. All they do is continue to corruptly enrich themselves at the expense of the poor. Even the so-called majority of the poor are supporting them. Majority of the poor are defending them. So what do you expect the so-called politicians to do? They will be happy because they know that some people will be there supporting them. Even if they are not going to support them, they just go and gather some people, give them some things. Before you know, they will change their language. They wouldn't want to hear that one. Oh. Please check. Okay. That is the real point, including the executive cost of governance. The masses should not bear the burden, the brunt alone. They are not going to do that because they are all thieves. Hussein Rufai is very right. Now you are talking. Jealousy and mischief. Who stops you from contesting from your constituency? Can you imagine what this one is saying? Now I know you are used to suffering, and secondly, you are used to praising those suffering you. There are plenty now. That's why you just look at some people and just like, okay, you know what? Let them continue to face what they are facing. Oh my goodness. You are one of those harvesting from National Assembly people. You might enjoy today. What about your child or your children? Correct man that speak for the people, from Tinubu to councillor, they enjoy free everything, food, fuel, cloth, everything. So they don't even give a damn if fuel is even 100,000 naira. They don't care. Conservative system like the UK, The legislature is not full-time engagement. You only attend sittings. From observations, these people don't sit more than twice a week on the average. This is less 110 days in a year. Nigeria has average of 250 working days in a year net of all holidays. So the legislature should be on part-time. They will not hear now today. They will not hear. Go there, cut it, idiots. I don't even want to hear you saying anything. What is wrong with you? Too bad of you. Now them, all this Milokon Razak Badamoshi is the one calling this guy idiot. You see them? You see them? Leave him. He's just a spoon-fed fool. This is the reason why we are calling some northerners cow, because they reason like animal, talking out of point, and they love suffering and smiling. They don't care. Sacrifice for Nigeria should not only hang on the downtrodden, but some the majority of the downtrodden are saying it is okay that they will bear the brunt. That they will bear the brunt. So I never see this kind of people for this life. Who is the government that can reduce National Assembly budget? It is only when the lawmakers agree that we can achieve such a thing. You think the National Assembly is under the control of the executive? Tinubu can never do that. Only Obi can do that. Not just the National Assembly, but the executives should cut down on the just personal expenses, but 8 ministerial appointments without portfolios due to compensations. Oh, now play they just a play, because all these things they are just a wishful thinking, honestly, that it will never happen. They will never do that. This guy, you dey worry, so you should not worry. Okay, everybody just go and face your life, because now if you say let us come together and do for where, instead they just double this funny jungle called Nigeria. So guys, just say your opinion and have your take on this.